How's everybody doing? It's pretty amazing to still see this so packed. Just given everything that's going on out there, it's just amazing, just awesome. Our next speaker is a gentleman who comes from the other side of the pond and is an entrepreneur in his own right, who was formerly the Secretary of State for the digital transformation of Spain, and is Spain's High Commissioner for Entrepreneurship, focused on transforming Spain into the startup nation. Please join us in welcoming Paco Polo.
Hello, everyone. Buenas tardes. Well, I'm Francisco Polo, and I come from Spain. And I'm humbled to see the greatness of this event. It's an honor to be here at Emerge Americas 2022. Thank you, Felice Gorordo, for inviting me to this stage, for inviting us, the government of Spain, to share what's coming. If you think of Spain, you'll probably think of sunshine, paella, or flamenco. And that's probably what made Spain the third most visited country in the world before the pandemic. But did you know that the value of the Spain startup ecosystem grew 5x from 2015 to 2020? Or did you know that the investment through venture capital grew 4x last year in Spain? Or did you know that Spain is number 5 in Europe in terms of number of potential unicorns? I'm here to tell you about a new opportunity. I'm here to share about the new opportunity that Spain represents for you, entrepreneurs, investors, and anyone who works in the startup ecosystem. Let me tell you about the 3 things that make Spain a new opportunity for all of you. Let's go with investment. We want to turn Spain into the country with the highest VC investment in continental Europe. In 2021, Spain achieved a historic startup investment record. Venture capital funds invested 4.3 billion euros. That's 4 times the amount invested the previous year, in 2020. These data show how strong investment growth is in Spain. And things are going to be much better very soon. These figures are going to be even better when a new milestone is achieved, when the new startup law is passed. This new law is going to be a revolution for the Spanish ecosystem and is going to reinforce Spain as one of the most attractive countries for startups in the world. This new law includes 3 outstanding measures for investors. First, it will regulate carried interest, which is going to roll out a red carpet for investment funds. This new regulation will provide the legal certainty that any investor needs to bring their operations to Spain. Second, it will cut red tape, eliminating unnecessary paperwork so any investment can be done in a couple of clicks. Everything you'll need to invest in a startup in Spain, you'll be able to do it online. And third, we have improved tax incentives for business angels and founding partners. We will be raising the personal income tax relief available to investors from the current 30% to 50%, up to a maximum deduction base of 100,000 euros. This places Spain on par with the most attractive countries in Europe in terms of tax incentives for business angels. Now let's go with talent. We want to turn Spain into a haven for talent. Spain is a land of opportunities for investors, and it's also a land for talent. We want you to come, live, and work in Spain. Did you know that the best city in the world, according to expats, it's a city in Spain? or that Spain is among the top 10 countries attracting the most digital talent in the world. This could be enough to think about Spain as your next place to live and work. But there's more. The new startup law includes multiple measures that will make Spain even more appealing for you to move. First, we are revamping stock options. Spain is going to have the best treatment of stock options in all Europe. Second, the new law creates a new visa category for digital nomads. And we will be improving the current visas. So if you are an investor or an entrepreneur, we will increase the initial resident visas from a duration of 1 year to 3 years. And third, we are improving our tax scheme for impats, which already provides a 5-year tax reduction for entrepreneurs. We are now reducing the requirements so more of you can benefit from this attractive tax system. And lastly, I would like to talk about something particularly important, that is inclusiveness and diversity. I would like to underline that Spain represents an opportunity for entrepreneurs and workers who are denied opportunities elsewhere due to the color of the skin, their gender, their age, or their origin. We are an inclusive and diverse country, as proved by many figures, and just to name a few. In 2020, we ranked 10th among the best countries in the world for women entrepreneurs. Spain is also one of the countries with the greatest respect for LGBT people in the world. Inclusion is what we want to foster the most when it comes to the startup and the scale-up ecosystem. That's why last year we approved a national entrepreneurial strategy not only to boost investment, not only to boost talent, but also to make sure that all the steps that we take have a fundamental impact on inclusion. Our national strategy for entrepreneurship is as focused on reinforcing the startup ecosystem as to close the great divides of our time: the gender gap, the territorial gap, the income gap, and the age gap. We are building a country where no one is left behind. And I want to close by saying that we are going to be there for you. Me, personally, I'm going to be there for you. In 2020, Pedro Sánchez, the president of Spain, created the office I have the honor to lead, the High Commissioner for Spain Entrepreneurial Nation. As High Commissioner, I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you and to make sure that together we build the most amazing era of innovation with the most positive impact on the people around us. To achieve this goal, we have designed a strategy composed of 50 measures and backed by 4.2 billion euro budget. So the government efforts will not only be focused on investment, talent, and inclusion. There is a long list of things coming that I don't have the time to mention here today, but I can tell you that all of these projects pave the path to greatness. Spain is a land of opportunities because the government is working, and it's working for you. As I said before, we have a very ambitious goal to become the most attractive country in the world for startups and the people around them. We are putting together new measures to attract the best investment. We are putting together the best measures to attract and retain talent. And I came here to share all that with you. But when you have the privilege to travel the world, as I have, you also have the opportunity to get to know about ordinary people who did extraordinary things. That's why I would not like to finish my time here in Miami without remembering the sudden death of Michael Finney. I was not lucky enough to meet him, but I know now that he was a great soul who understood that entrepreneurship can be a lever to close the great divides of our time. He said that the key metric is wages. By bringing in higher wage jobs, we can have a positive impact on economy and on the entire economy. He made a huge impact by focusing on ensuring that everyone in your community benefit from economic development. Let his memory inspire us and drive the direction of our work. There's a huge challenge ahead, one that is bigger than any of us, and consequently, a goal worth fighting for. Our goal is to make Spain the entrepreneurial nation with the highest impact in history. And all of you are invited. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.